Good evening and welcome to VTV News. On our broadcast tonight, a look at Vanderbilt University School of Medicine's recent cuts to admissions rates, as well as freshmen''s reactions to Vanderbilt Visions, which just ended. Stick around because VTV News starts right now. Good evening, thanks for joining us. I'm Scott Head.
I'm Maggie Knox.
In a statement released November 7th, Vice Chancellor for Health Affairs and Dean of the Vanderbilt University School of Medicine, Jeff Balzer, announced that VUSM will be reducing the size of its MD and PhD program classes by about 10% in the future. Balzer cited the continued financial constraints facing the healthcare industry as the reason behind the decrease.
Vanderbilt Students for Nonviolence, a campus organization dedicated to working against power-based personal violence, will unveil its installment of the Clothesline Project Wednesday, November 13th. The Clothesline Project, a nationwide effort dedicated to giving a voice to those affected by sexual violence, was chosen by VSN in an effort to draw attention to the prevalence of sexual violence on the Vanderbilt campus. The project will involve a display of shirts with survivors' stories written on them hanging on clotheslines in the Surratt Promenade.
This past Thursday, November 7th, Studio CRB, Vanderbilt's recording studio, and the Vanderbilt Songwriters Club hosted a preview party for Melody. Melody is a company started by Vanderbilt's own alumni, Brandon Sanders, who also co-founded Studio CRB. The event on Thursday featured 2 Vanderbilt bands and 1 Belmont band. The event, which took place at the First Amendment Center, was a good opportunity for students to get together and hear great music while learning about Studio CRB and Melody.
The purpose of Melody is an online sort of college music hub, a place where college musicians and college music fans can get together and sort of interact and get a chance to hear each other's music. And so it was sort of a logical progression for me looking at the songwriting club, which I'm involved in, and looking at the recording studio, which I'm involved in, a way for artists who write songs and then record their music to get it actually distributed in a way that other sort of students get a chance to hear it. And so this was basically my idea, was to help raise awareness for their company, to sort of create a connectivity between the artists and songwriters on campus and Brandon and Andrew, who started this company.
For more information on Melody, visit their website, www.themelody.com.
The Vanderbilt Visions program wrapped up this week. Here's Maddie Myers with more.
Hey there, I'm Madeline Myers, here to recap the experience of VU Visions. We'll hear what students thought, along with Dean Weislow's perspective. Let's take a look.
Visions is a fantastic way to meet new people. I came here to Vandy, I don't know anyone. I don't know what I'm doing, where I'm going, who to be friends with, how to make friends. But I didn't have to worry about it. Vanderbilt had it all set up for me. I go to a group, we meet every week, I can't wait to go every week. It's a bunch of great guys. I made a bunch of friends through Visions. We talked about our lives, our experiences here at Vandy.
The group becomes a pretty solid social network, or affinity group is sometimes the other official language that's used, outside the roommate, floormate, and housemate network.
I think a lot of the topics we spoke about in Visions, kind of doing such things like as the highs and lows, really kind of helped alleviate and kind of get rid of a lot of the stress that comes with the first couple weeks and just throughout the year. And I definitely think having that kind of solidarity of having to go to Visions every week and seeing those people that you met in the first couple of weeks is great.
Second thing we try to do is, ultimately, rather than just welcome to Vanderbilt, here's the pier, jump off the water into the deep end, we really try to be intentional about the transition. So that network actually is deliberately structured in such a way that it allows discussion of, let's just call them transition issues.
There's a lot of work, there's a lot of pressure, but I think together we can make it. And that's why there's Visions.
Thanks for listening. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Maddie. That's our show for tonight. Thanks for tuning in for VTV News. For more news, check out VanderbiltTelevision.com and have a great night.